1970s, Robards won back-to-back supporting Oscars for the films All the President's Men and Julia.
Well, still to come on the Night Edition, we'll introduce you to some .com entrepreneurs.
Yeah, and these old pros working in Uniondale are still in their teens. Stay tuned.
Scotto Brothers have made wedding dreams come true at 4 distinctive locations.
What was the best part for you?
Everything.
Scotto Brothers. Why trust anyone else?
News 12 is brought to you in part by Computer Associates, the world leader in mission-critical software.
Coming up on Wednesday morning.
Planning a party for New Year's, Bonnie Schneider will have some tips on how to have a great party.
Plus, makeup tips for the new you this New Year's. That's Wednesday morning beginning at 5:30 a.m.
Join us.
We've been telling you for months about the Long Islanders of the century. Well, now it's your chance to pick that man or woman who...
And co-author of The Godfather 1 and 2. Long Beach's Billy Crystal, Harry in the movies, and host of the Oscars. Deer Park's Rodney Dangerfield, comedian and Caddyshack star. Lynbrook's Jonathan Demme, Oscar-winning director of Silence of the Lambs. And Massapequa's Steve Guttenberg, star of Diner. To see all the movies and theater nominees and to cast your vote for Long Islanders of the Century, go to news12.com. I'm Alan Oren.
Well, today's .com entrepreneurs are starting out younger and younger.
News 12's Carol Silva talks to some seasoned veterans in their teens at a Uniondale web company in this week's Tech Files.
NYCentertainment.com is basically an online resource guide that lists listings of clubs, restaurants, bars, and lounges throughout the state of New York.
How does it work?
Basically, a user can go to the site and they can basically choose the area that they're living in, and they can search for a restaurant, a bar, a club, or a lounge that fits what they want to do for that evening or that event. They can add themselves to guest lists, use advanced searches, anything like that.
It even tells you whether it's an under 21 club, doesn't it?
It will give you details on what night, what event's going to be at that evening, directions to the club, directions to the restaurant, etc.
Speaking of under 21, how old are you?
I'm 19 currently.
Wow. How long have you been in the computer business?
I've basically been in it since I was 10 or 11 years old.
When you were in high school or junior high or grammar school, it's what you loved, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is all I've ever done. We fixed computers all around. Every neighbor who had computer problems came to us. We took care of everything.
And those early beginnings galvanized a great friendship with 19-year-old Matthew Levin and a great business partnership.
We've known each other for probably over 8 years already, me and Matt. Since probably since we were about 10, 12 years old, we've known each other.
You were in day camp together. You went on a cruise together?
Correct.
You were how old?
We were probably about 13 when we went on the cruise together.
Now, once Lee got his company up and running, he went looking for a computer-savvy staff. Where did he find them? In a rich resource, his local high school, Belmore Kennedy High School.
We went to the high schools, and that's where we found our partners. They're responsible, dedicated, and they know how to do what we need them to do.
So who are your young partners?
We got Mike, we have Matt, and we also have another Mike, Michael Haas, and we have Seth Meyerowitz, who are all partners in the business now helping us out.
How old are they?
17 and 16 years old.
Where do you think you guys are going to be in a decade?
Hopefully sitting in a 50-story building in the CEO office.
Hopefully in 10 years we'll all be retired by now, but we never know. We hope for the best.
With the Tech Files, Carol Silva, News 12.
Unbelievable. It's a different world out there.
Retirement at 29 and 30.
Oh,
Amazing.
that sounds good. Good to me. Coming up next on the Night Edition, find out how this bone